time I had an encounter with Mark and Elizabeth, I was reminded of these words. Know the true value of time. Snatch, seize, and enjoy every moment. Over to you, Mark and Elizabeth.
Evening all. As Nomfuzo said, I'm Elizabeth, and I have partnered with Mark for the past year. I'm from Cosmo City Primary 1. And the school started in 2007, 26th of April, and we just celebrated our 10th year this year. It's fairly new. But I joined the school in 2014. It has the complement of 65 staff members, 1,510 learners. When I say 65, I'm including everyone, the peers, the CS, the kitchen staff, everyone at school. So I'm the 65th person. We are doing fairly well. It's a primary school that is a non-school fee paying. We depend on the grants that we get from the department, which most of you know that they are ring-fenced, and we have to make means of augmenting the money that we get from the department. My partner organized the whole presentation today. He just asked me to invite the colleagues of mine, and then he took over. He didn't want me to be part of that. So he's going to blow my mind today, this evening. He's going to surprise me. He did everything for this evening. So I'm just going to watch just like you. I'm going to stand back and see what he has done with my colleagues. I don't know. I'm waiting for him to blow my mind.
Evening all, just very quickly, because we don't want to waste any more time. I thought the best way to evaluate what we had possibly achieved over the year was to in fact ask the people that Elizabeth works with most closely on a daily basis. And thanks to them, some of them are here today, with us this evening. Thanks for making yourselves available. And yeah, it will be interesting to see what the reaction is to, and particularly what Elizabeth's reaction is to what her staff have got to say about it.
Hi, my name is Muraka Gilbert Mayepa. I'm a teacher at Cosmo City Primary 1. I've known Elizabeth Shabangu, the principal of Cosmo City Primary 1, for the past 2 years.
I'm a teacher here at Cosmo City Primary 1. I've been teaching here for the past year, started last year around April. So it's actually been a year and a few months so far. Socially so, because when I really need something, I can actually go to her directly in the office and tell her what I need at what time, why I need it. But
she a good listener?
She is. She listens first, but with her listening, you need to start with the facts. If you start by rounding around and everything, she won't listen. She gets, I can say, disinterested very quickly. She gets bored very quickly.
Okay, I'm Susan Chweni. I'm the deputy principal of Cosmo Primary 1. My relationship with the principal is a very nice one. She is a kind person, and she's somebody that you can learn from. I've been here for 2 years now. I joined the school in 2015. Since I've been here, I've learned a lot. She's well-knowledged, and the information, she likes sharing everything that she has with her. She doesn't keep information to herself. She shares it with us and the whole staff also. She does cascade the information to them.
I'm Tandiwe Shatwayo. Elizabeth, she's a humble lady. She taught me how to do the finances because I don't have the accounting background and the finances background. And when she came in 2015, she taught me how to do the petty cash, how to do the requisition when we do the checks. So she helped me a lot with the finances. At least now I can understand about the finances than before, because I don't have a background of accounting. And she's a lady that she's willing to help other people to develop. So I learn a lot from Elizabeth, and I'm still learning because she's willing to help other people.
My name is Rebecca Apani. I'm working as an admin assistant in the office at Cosmo City Primary number 1. I met the principal in 2014 when he came to our school. By the time I was an ESSP, but she is a loving and humble person. I approached her asking about the post for the library. She agreed and she was willing to teach me. She teach me a lot of stuff. She started me from the start. I don't even have a basic of a library, but she teach me. She was slowly by slowly.
My name is Alex Gerasimov. I am an admin assistant at the school. My relationship with the principal is that I work right next door to her, next to her office, doing all the admin work, all the filing and the typing and the copies and all the other stuff that we need to have the office run. I think she's a very good principal, very professional, very clever, very smart lady. She knows exactly what to do at the school and has always known.
Since she joined PFP, she came back a new person. She learned a lot from there, and whatever that she has learned, she cascaded to us. And I remember one time when we were having SMT meeting, she mentioned something that she is going to run the meeting in a different way on that day, because normally we will give reports, and on that day she said that okay, we have to come up with ideas on how we would like the school to be changed. If we can change the school, what is it that we would like to see happening in the school?
So is that refreshing to have that sort of approach?
Yes, she came back with the approach after attending the PFP meeting for that week. And then we gave her some ideas of things that we wanted to be done at school, things that we thought if they change, then the school will run smoothly.
The day-to-day running, she does that well, but she delegates. She delegates that well to people that can do the job.
Has that delegation improved in the year, or was it always there?
I know just from my experience, even when I joined, it was about 3 years ago, the delegation was there. She would give you a task to do, and if she could see that you knew how to do it, she wouldn't, breathe over your neck. She would just let you do it, just expecting the results. So the delegation has been there, and I can't say it's improved or got worse. It's just always been at a good place.
So it's good. Yeah. It's a good skill that she has.
It is a good skill. It is a good skill. She knows what people's strengths are, and she knows what people can do, which job best, and which job to give to what people in order to get the results that she needs in the time frame that she has set out for herself.
So she manages a team, individuals, but the team as a whole works well together.
Yes, I believe so. Definitely.
I think she improved a lot, because now when you're talking about things like workshops that she gives to the entire staff, she do that with excellence. She workshopped us about the absenteeism at school. She workshopped us about lots of policies that the Department of Education is using in the school. So she's very good.
Do you think she's got more you to work better as a team, more cooperation from everybody together? Because that's always a difficult thing, to get everybody to pull together.
Yes, because most of the time she encourages us to work as a team. We've got committees at the school that she encourages us to always come together and discuss issues, and then she will be there to guide all these committees. That one, I'll say she's good as well when coming to that.
She encouraged us to learn some staff not to sit down and wait. She encouraged us to work hard, and she even sell us outside there so that we can get a better job.
The partnership between PFP, Partners Possibility, and the principal is a good partnership because they both know what needs to be done at the school, and they both know how to work together to do it. Since the start of the relationship with PFP, I've seen a lot of positive changes at the school. Even just thinking back, like most recently with on the Nelson Mandela Day when we fixed up the jungle gym and we, for the grade R's, that they could have a good jungle gym that wouldn't scratch them and wouldn't break when they were trying to climb on it. Just constant projects. I always see something happening. There's always something going on with PFP and the school, and always something being brought in, which is always good value.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
How does she show her appreciation to you?
I remember one time there was a competition in the library. She just came and brought a chocolate to me, and then I was wondering where the chocolate was coming from. Then she said, I went to the library, I found out that there was a reading competition, and then I thought of my staff. I thought that I can give them a chocolate each, and then she brought them to us. And she always appreciates us on the work that we are doing. She will comment on the things that we are doing.
Too much.
All the time?
All the time. Even if you wake up in the morning, you are happy to go to work. Because Mrs. Shabangu, it's next to you. Even if you don't understand anything, when you say, ma'am, I don't understand this, she will go with you step by step.
We are working slowly, but I think we will get there. With her as our leader, I don't think there's anything that will be impossible. I see greater future standing in front of us.
Yes, I will say that. I will say that because now I'll speak of lots of things. I remember that she came here and then we just have our library. It was not functional. Now it's functioning, and that was all because of her. We have in the soul buddies, that is the learners that go around monitoring other learners. We have lots of activities that she introduced in our schools, and I think we head into a good direction indeed.
I like to say, ma'am, keep on going forward. I know you like to do things properly, straight, and you tell us being honest, open is the key. Thank you for giving me that advice, and thank you for changing my life. I wish you God can give you more days and go forward. Even the PFP, we have learned a lot. We have went to the workshop for admin. Thank you for that.
Thank you for being a great boss who knows exactly what her staff needs. We really appreciate you.
This runs for 30 seconds. I just wanted to include this, that I assisted the PFP with a generic design for school halls, because as we've heard from some of the people here, most of the schools do not have halls. And this is a component-based system which can be added piece by piece as funds become available. It's on the PFP website, or I think it's going to be put on. And if anybody is going to look for sponsorship, possibly to put a hall together, I would suggest maybe that they look at this instead of putting up other structures which are temporary and maybe don't fulfill the final function that a hall should.